Good morning. This is Matt Marsh, Director of Customer Experience with Rise Technology Advisors. I read an article recently from CX Today that talked about different use cases where AI fails. They summarize it with a statistic from Gartner who believes that 40% of agentic rollouts will be scrapped by 2027 due to things such as poor oversight, lack of governance, and unrealistic expectations. But the good news is the article provides four areas you can focus on to avoid some of those failures. First, look at your large language models. Maybe instead of using a deep, sprawling LLM, consider a more compact, domain specific LLM where the odds of the AI wandering outside of safe boundaries are lower. Second, don't forget about your data. Poor data leads to poor outcomes. Poor data also leads to a higher risk of hallucinations and a higher risk of conflicting answers. Third, plan for the escalation to humans in your workflows from the beginning, not as a bolt on thought later. Consider embracing an approach such as two failed intents automatically trigger an escalation to a human. And then, fourth, before you actually begin automating tasks, classify them. A low risk task is something that's very safe to automate. A medium risk task is something you can consider automating, but with proper caution and guardrails. And then, third, a high risk task is a task that has irreversible outcomes and probably should always be kept with live humans. So, as with anything AI, there are chances of failure, but if we look at our large language models closely, we don't forget about the data, we don't forget about the humans, and we consider classifying our tasks before we take action on them, we can help improve the odds of success. If you ever have any questions, you can reach me on email, matt@risetechadvisors.com. Thanks so much for watching.